Good evening, welcome to the stream. Happy Friday, everybody. Friday the 13th. Ooh, it's one of those Fridays today, just realised. Damn. How are we all doing? Hope we're all doing really well. We're in the brand new Aerosoft A340 600, which released yesterday. Like I said, I was really annoyed that I had to do a night stop at work, obviously the day that this aircraft released, but even though I've been up since 4:30 in the morning today, I thought I'll hop onto the stream, do a nice short flight up to Manchester. I've not been there for a little while, so it'll be good. Evening MCR, Sniper, Riley and Jaden. Good evening to you guys. Welcome on in. Has anyone in this chat got the Aerosoft A340 600 yet? Or is it all just... me at the moment? Good evening, just doing a flight from LFBH to Bristol. Very good, very nice. Let's hope Friday 13 doesn't curse your flight. Well, to be honest, Friday, it's one of those aircraft which I've never flown before, from a new brand. Obviously, it'd be similar to the A340 300, but who knows? Who knows what will happen? You can never be too sure. Let's head straight into the simulator. Here it is. We're in the old style Virgin Atlantic today. Happy Friday 13th. That means Jamie is sure gonna curse this one. Fingers crossed the flight goes well. Of course, Jaden, of course, I'm not surprised. But yeah, fingers crossed it does go well. I don't see why it won't. I can't lie, I'm so excited to get into this. There's something about this aircraft that I'm really intrigued with. It's like, because it's toeless. It's toeless systems with Aerosoft textures. Don't get me wrong, textures aren't brilliant. You know, they could do with a bit of modernising. However, I can't lie, I'd much rather take an Airbus with brilliant systems over brilliant textures in the sim. That's just for me. I'd rather pay money for systems and experience than textures itself. But we'll see how this compares to the innie builds. You know, I'm no fan of... Well, I won't say I'm not a fan, I'll just say I'm not a humongous fan of those products. So we'll see how it goes. Aviation Spotter, hello, welcome. Windows Wrecker, hello, good evening to you as well. MCR Sniper, not for me, not a fan of the 340, looks good though. That's fair enough, absolutely fair enough. And this aircraft is not for everyone. We all know Dan doesn't like this aircraft either. It is chunky, it's big, it's ugly. I mean, it is quite ugly, isn't it? But it's something new. It is something new. So I'm a bit bummed up. We've been up since 4 AM. I'm just a bit tired at the moment. Right, so yes, here we go. Look, and also one thing to mention straight away is the size of the engines. Listen to that. Tick, 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 tick. Are much bigger. The Rolls-Royce engines much more bigger than the CFM ones on the 300 variants. You've got to admit though, it's quite nice to have both A340 variants in the sim by two different developers. I think it's really nice that we get to see, you know, how they both are. Now, we're not on real time. I've got the sim set about 2 hours earlier, just so we can see the aircraft in all its beauty in daytime. I mean, it's not like afternoon, it's late afternoon, so we'll get to see a bit of sunset, see all the textures. I mean, overall, I think that looks stunning. Look at that photo. Oh, sure, that could be my new screensaver, that. Screenshot. It's the hair dryers. It looks like they've done a good job, though. Hope it lives up to your hopes. Me too. I got on this aircraft about an hour ago, set up all the EFB, so we've got all of the sim brief, we've got all of the Hoppy cars. We're not on VATSIM, because VATSIM is absolutely packed at Heathrow flying this aircraft, so I feel it'll be much, much easier if we're off VATSIM tonight, just so we can see all of the aircraft, all of the sounds without having ATC blabbing in my ear for the whole flight up to Manchester. Would you say the A340 600 in real life is ugly, or is it because it's in the Virgin livery? I don't find the Virgin livery ugly. I find the A340 in real life quite unappealing to look at. It's pretty cool, don't get me wrong. If you get to see an A340, I find it is actually pretty cool to watch it land and take off. Like, physically it's unique. However, if I was to fly this aircraft in real life, I think, damn it, I prefer the 330. But it's cool. It's pretty cool. Let me show you all the flight plan for the day then. Like I said, nice short trip up to Manchester. We are Virgin 1 Tango today, which is, I kind of like 1 Tango for a training flight, 1 training. Heathrow, Manchester, A346. Flight time just 35 minutes. The same flight time as my Jersey today. We're cruising flight level 180, so we're not flying too high. And we have an AirRack 2... AirRack? What am I saying? AirRack. Cost index 16. 150 passengers Symbooth has given us, and we're departing off runway 27 right, which is the one just down there, and then we're landing onto 23 right into Manchester. Lovely stuff. You're in two minds with the A340s. Pass me the bucket, Dan. I knew you wouldn't like this. I've already mentioned it as you feel sick already. At least they're not tiny hair dryers. You're in two minds with the A340 600. Since Lufthansa retiring theirs at the end of the 2026, but I'm thinking of Lufthansa and Conviasa Ops, as well as a Retro, Virgin and Iberia. Yeah, see, this is what the 600 has to offer. There's a lot more 300 in real life than the 600, but you know, it is what it is. I think give it a go. Why not? Bit of fun. Rolls-Royce engines. Beautiful. I mean, the texture isn't too bad here, is it? Like, you can read everything up close. That really hurts my eyes looking at that. There is obviously... I don't even think that's too bad either. Also, a lot of people complaining on Facebook and stuff like that. Like on the... Not Facebook. Like on the forums, Msfs. I mean, even the ground scene looks crap compared to the aircraft. I actually don't think this looks too bad for today's standard, personally. I mean, it's not any-build's quality of textures, but I don't think it's all that bad. I mean, let's be honest, when everyone goes about, oh, you know, this looks rubbish inside the wheel well, but you're like, when do you ever go in the wheel well? You know? A lot of people kind of prioritize texture of the whole aircraft compared to systems, and I'm like, no, give me systems over textures any day, you know? That's only positive, no hair dries, exactly. And the engines are also positive, exactly. The good old Rolls Royce. Right, shall we get into the flight deck? Here we go. So, immediate difference compared to the Build's A340 flight deck. It looks a bit more washed out, a bit more grey. Do you know what? This is annoying, but I'm gonna have to quickly. Actually. Yeah, 2 secs. Controls. What do I want? This one. My new. That should do. I think it will be this. Oh, wait. That's not what I wanted. Keyboard is what I wanted. None. New. There we go, that's what I wanted. I'm not sure what I just changed, just so it doesn't screw me up. But yeah, this is the flight deck of the 340. We'll start at the EFB. As you can see, the EFB is a bit more... not as, you know, modern and fresh looking. I think this is very much toeless. To be honest, this is like what they're used to in X-Plane, the way it looks. And obviously, I'm not used to whatever that is because I don't fly X-Plane. However, I have seen this kind of design in X-Plane with the toeless system. So like I said, Aerosoft done texturing, toeless done systems, so we're going to see how it goes. Malaga was great, thank you Dan, really nice day, really good, very busy on the way back, but no, it was a good day. Back nice and early as well, half an hour early we landed back into Gatwick, which was beautiful. Actually 35 minutes early to be precise. And yeah, so we've got Navigraph, we've got SimBrief. Actually, let's do this. Let's download the OFP. How'd you do that? I'm pressing download. Oh. Active. You can download the Plan OFP via the MCDU init page. Oh, right. Okay. Gotcha. Should have come on earlier. London Heathrow was fully staffed. Yeah, I saw that actually. I saw Delivery Ground Tower. That was all on. We're not on VATSIM tonight, unfortunately, just because I wanted to get the aircraft just to hear the whole thing rather than ACC in the ears. Everyone got a flight plan tonight. It's payday for me, and I'm thinking of going scenery shopping. Yeah, especially well MCR stuff, but they've also got a sale on, haven't they? So yeah, use your payday money towards the sale. I was going to get something, and I thought I just got a 340, so should probably slow down a little bit. Right, let's get this aircraft switched on. So we're going to go battery 1, battery 2, APU battery. Sound pretty decent. External power A. Nice. External power B. Do you know what? I quite like those sounds. Sounds clunky and old. Cruise supply, and then we'll leave all those off for the time being. Airflow, I'm guessing we can put that to normal. Nav and no-go lights. Seatbelt signs. No smoking signs. That looks good. And then that's on Unicom. That can set to OA, auto, TA. So you got to do a flight down to Malaga this morning, but on the PMDG 73 decided to give... Oh yeah, you said you're going to Antalya, didn't you? Yeah, Dan, any builds have a sale on at the moment. On the scenery, I think it's still on. I hope so, anyway. Right, so MCDU menu, we have an Atsu page. Ah, nice. So this looks pretty similar. Flight in it. It looks very X-plane, doesn't it? Not the clearest MCDU. It looks a tiny bit blurry to me. 12 quid for the KWR. Nice, nice, nice. Panfight East Midlands tonight. We've been first flight out of there. Not sure where to go yet. Ooh, East Midlands. What's an East Midlands kind of airline? Like Ryanair Jet 2? Right, is this uploaded? I'm guessing it's uploaded. Flight in it. I've done flight in it. Okay, we'll leave it there. Next page. In it. Oh, there we go. Okay, so that's what it does. You've got to load the in it on the right to get it on the left. Cool. IRS, align and confirm. And then with the winds, turn up this MCDU. We'll do a wind request straight away. God, that didn't take very long, did it? Jesus, lovely. One of your wishes is supposed to be good airport. Yeah, it is. That's all correct. Oh, hang on a minute. So we've got all of this put in. What's the block fuel? Oh, this looks so much like X-plane. Like literally, all I can see is like X-plane all in this. It looks so similar. Right, now you can download the OFP. There we go. Right, OFP downloaded. So how do you then ignore Liverpool coming? Yes, I saw that. The Liverpool does look really good. I would definitely be getting Liverpool. We'll do a Liverpool flight as soon as it comes out. Oh, well, not as soon as it comes out. Depends what I'm doing. Set payload and fuel to sim brief. Is that what I need to do? Okay, we're not there just yet. Amount of fuel is... Well, that's what we're aiming for. Always use... Okay, weight and balance. Do you have to do this all manually then? Oh. No, that's not right. Right, how do you do this? Oh, there we go. So I wanted... Wait, so we said... Painful flying from there, I can imagine. East Midlands probably Ryanair, Jet 2, DHL. Ah, DHL could do the A300. Right, this is interesting. So when you go to SimBrief, active OFP, I've pressed here, set payload and fuel to SimBrief. But when you go to weight and balance, it's giving me something different. Because passengers have 150. Block fuel, that's correct. Well, I don't know. I mean, it did come up, didn't it? So... Right, 150. There we go. I don't know. We'll have to do it all. This might have to be manual. This bit. After cargo, then I should say, what, 2,500 in each? Something like that. Apply this. There we go. Right, quick refuel. There we go, that dumps it in. Right, so that's all fueled up, ready to go. £111, Jesus Christ, bit of it. 11 quid, yeah, that's better. I've not had that done myself. Is that the default scenery for Msfs, or is it an add-on scenery? I'm not sure if you've got add-on scenery for Xbox. Right, we'll come back to this bit in a second. If we go to GSX, we'll request boarding. Wait, you can't do it through... Oh, okay. ASC. You can't do it through here, can you? So there's no... Oh, ground services. Yeah, okay, no. So you have to do it through GSX manually. Right, and now we'll start planning all of this. So that's all correct. If we go to the flight plan page, departure 27 right, we are on the Ulmat 1 Foxtrot, which is this one. And we'll insert that there. And now, should... yes. No. So I think GSX is actually doing it perfectly well. Now, but the question is, do I need to open up everything myself? Looks like I do. So then if we go to the ground services again, here we go. Door 1 left. Well, it says auto.
Hello, Captain. We are ready for pushback.
It does say auto, but it's not doing it. So then we're going to go to open, door 1 left. Oh, look. An ID just appeared. Revive, hello, welcome. Sorry it's been a while ago the chat there. Add-on Stancid. There. Oh, well, I don't know if X was, but for me, there was a massive lump in the tax like I had on that live stream, and that was because of it was outdated to Msfs 2020, but there was a file on Flight Sim Doctor which I installed. And if oh no, I didn't install a file. I had to disable the default Stancid in the library, Dan. In you know the library you get. I'm not sure, like I said, I don't have an Xbox, but I had to disable the default scenery because they were both clashing with each other. That's what I had. Yeah, the EFB isn't too confusing. It's just very. I actually find it quite laid out quite nicely. Right, so that's opened up. Forward cargo open, aft cargo open. So they'll start loading up that. We've got no rear steps. Sounds pretty decent. Yeah, cool. Right, let's turn up the screens. Like so. Actually quite enjoying this so far. We're going to switch on all the fuel pumps. What's it asking me to open? It's all open. Open exit 2. Well, that one. Open up all of them just in case. You can also open up the engine cowlings, guys. Oh. Maybe not. Maybe doors got to be shut. Need to open cargo doors. Was he still telling me to open up door 2 left? Open up exit 2. What's exit 2? These ones are all open, so I don't think we do. Passengers are boarding, cargoes are going on, so I think that might be a little bit of a bug. Yeah, I think that's a bit of a bug. Right, takeoff performance. We'll do that next. That's going to really, really annoy me. So let's go to Catal. No, what do I want? Sounds. Mute GSX in the background. There we go. Right, 27 right. Is the wind 250 at 11? No, it's 230 at 8. 230/08. So you've got to do this all manually, which is okay. Temperature outside is 6 degrees, fairly close. QNH is 999er. Oh, actually, no, it's somewhat good. Runway condition dry, anti-ice will be off, takeoff weight, I'm going to assume that's all correct. Takeoff boss will be flex, config auto, aircon will be on, and compute. Hey, look at that, I quite like this actually, I do. 1 plus air, flex will be 70, so we've got to put this all ourselves. Huh, what? There's no center MC, do you? Okay, so 70 for the flex temperature. God, I haven't done that in ages. How'd you put all that in? V1, that's a bit strange. V1 is between 138 and 150. You don't get a proper V1 speed. Interesting. So should we say 138, the minimum? 138, rotation is 150. And then V2 is 155. Cool. Flaps 1/ up 3.7. Flex temperature 70. Format error. So how do I put it in then? It says flex 70. Sure, you just type in 70, no? Or is it F70? Oh, there we go. Flex 70. That was a guess. I'm not sure that's right, actually. We'll keep an eye on that. Perfect. Right, init page done. Flight plan page done. Takeoff page done. All of that's good. There we go, we got there. Jack, any idea what RAM I need to be able to run Msfs 2024? My RAM is 64 gigabytes. I think you don't need anything. I I'd say 32 gigs is probably the minimum now, I'd say. I was struggling on 16. Maybe 24 actually. 24 you might be okay with, to be fair. Maybe. What do you guys think of the flight deck? I think it looks a lot like X-Plane's flight deck. A hell of a lot. Right, we're going to switch this to VOR, 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 CSTR, 9er, 9er, 9er. Oh, I love that scroll. What we're going to do now is, because boarding's nearly complete, we're going to switch on the APU master switch and then start up the APU. There we go, it lets me. Boarding has nearly complete. Let's do a checklist. Let's see what this is like as well. No, why was aviation spotter? So, all the master switches were off, engine start as normal, landing gear lever was down. Oh, what's this? Wipers were off. Yeah. 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 Guys, click that. There's a bit of an odd clicks for you. Teddy, good evening. Hope you're having a chill time. Definitely am. About to head out to dinner, so unfortunately can't make the stream, but no worries, Teddy. Thanks for saying hi. Hope you have a lovely dinner. To be fair, we've done this. Cockpit preparation. Yeah, done that. We can do the before pushback and start one once boarding's complete. We've just got a few more containers to load up, like so. And while we do that, I'm going to show you all the cabin. Did it start up? AP bleed on. External power off. Where's the ground services? Off. Oh, yeah, off. Cool. And the parking brake is set. Oh, look at this. We've got one down here. FM2. ATC. AOC. Let's do departure ATIS. See what we get. A cards, here we go. Transition flight level is 7,500. Did I set an altitude? No, I didn't. 180 is cruise. So that's what we're going to set. Right, let me show you all the cabin. How do you open the door? Do I have to unlock it? Oh, I like that. That is a cool feature. That is a really cool feature. I've not seen that in Flight Sim just yet. We have to actually unlock the door to open it. Love it. That is my favourite feature that I've seen so far. It's only a minor thing, but it just makes such a difference. So this is the cabin of the Aerosoft A340. Feels weird saying Aerosoft, to be honest. Not for an Aerosoft product in God knows how long. The cabin is pretty standard for a cabin, to be fair. Nothing crazy. It's good detail. All you need for a cabin. Lockers are stationary. Texture in here is like, you know, minimalistic. Bit blurry stuff. Bit like PMDG, I would imagine, to be honest. And yeah, look how far and long this aircraft is. Look at those big engines. Lovely. I don't think you disabled default Syrian export. So yeah, that's annoying, because that would be the issue. That's causing to have really big like bumps and everywhere. Look at the seat design. It goes from maroon all the way to red. It's quite cool. And look how big the wings are. Look at that. Ooh. We've got some nice wing views all set up. So I think the... I see what it's saying. To open exit 2, this right here is exit 2. Because look, GSX has not loaded them. So let's see if we can... do this ourselves. Okay, that shuts it. Says something to do with the forward cargo door, which doesn't like, so we need to get a GSX profile. So we'll restart GSX because it's not going to load that, and we can turn back up the volume for GSX when it comes up. What do I want? I want to shut all the doors. Close, 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 and close. There we go. All the doors are shut. Let's shut the flight deck door. Cool. There we are. Doors locked. APU bleed. APU's all on. We're going to switch on the beacon light. And we can get out of here. I do love the screens. It's really strange. I love it. What do you guys think so far? If you give me your PC, it will solve the issue. MCR Sniper's not giving you his. That's rude. Prefer pushback and departure. We can just share the PC around. You need to close the aft cargo doors and the bulk cargo door as well. Did I not leave it? Thanks, Jaden. Oh, did I just request boarding? What am I doing? What am I doing? Request boarding. Request. Prepare for pushback and departure. I don't know. Let's go Donata. Right, let's close those doors. Open, close, close, close. There we go. There, shut in. And we'll get GSX volume back on again. Right, we're going to start going to Manchester. I'm looking forward to flying this aircraft manually. It looks so much like X-Plane. I really hope it flies really nice. I really hope so. I've got the flight recorder set. I do now. Where is it gone? There it is. Recorder is set down. I'm just going to blow my nose quickly.
Departure check completed. Bypass pin inserted.
There we go. Oh, there you go. Dan's got to say the word. Say the word, please. It's all yours. Right. How does the beacon light look? Red. Nice. Beacon light looks red. Can't wait to hear the engine sounds. We'll see how it sounds. Actually, let's settle this. That's all good. We're going to want nose right. Oh, here we go. Parking brakes released. Ignition start switch. Engine 1. Let's see if we can do both engines at the same time. We'll let engine 1 have a bit of power. Oh. Is that a bug? Engine 1, engine 2 are both starting up. Yeah, I've only switched on. Huh. Interesting. So I only switched on master switch 1 and 2. Sorry, master switch 1. Yeah, 1 and 2 both started up. So maybe there's a little bug there. Interesting. %, N2. I would have waited for it, but it kind of done it on its own without my input. Right, we'll start up engine 3. Wait, where's N2? There it is. So wait for 20% N2 down here, yeah? And then we'll start up engine 4. I was watching someone fly a second sim live yesterday, heard us moan about the texture. Yeah, people moan about everything though, they can't please anyone. If it's not textures, it's systems. This to me looks a lot like Tolis done some of the texturing as well, because this looks a lot like X-Plane in the flight deck. So that's my thing. But yeah, it's just you can't please anyone, can you? Everyone's got something to moan about. I think it sounds pretty decent actually. Okay, now we can start up engine 4. I personally don't think it's that bad. I think it's quite alright. But that's just me. We only pushed back 4 minutes behind schedule. 14 minutes behind schedule. Still going. Sounds pretty decent.
Set parking brakes.
Parking brake sets.
Unlocking gear.
Saw the wings shaking around like mad then. Right, engine 4's still starting up. So is this the also brake here? Oh, there we go. That's cool. So ejector takeoff armed. That can go to there. Was doing a flaps 1 departure, right? Flaps 1 up 3.7. Oh, it's done that by itself as well. 3.1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That looks more like it there. Engine 4 is available. You should start switch back to norm. How's your weekend looking, Jack? Any plans? My plans are flying. Tomorrow I've got a 4-sector. Glasgow, Geneva. And then the Sunday I've got standby. So anything can happen on Sunday. So that's my plan for the weekends. Hope you guys all got nice plans for your weekends as well. Hopefully you're all doing something nice. It's Mother's Day as well this weekend. Don't forget that. Predictive wind shear. And there we go. Auto. It's just come out and some people are moaning about it. Like, give the producer of this chance. Yeah, I agree, AviationSpotter. You know, Indie Builds was, I think, worse on release. But because the textures were good, everyone could turn a blind eye. But personally, I think this is a way better product on release than Indie Builds had. So, right, APU off. Oh, we've got the taxi camera. How would you do the taxi camera? When we turn off and camera. Where's the... Right, where's the taxi camera? I need the taxi camera. Ah. Camera. Taxi. Hey, there we go. Look at that. We got the taxi camera. Okay, we'll do that in a second. Let's start taxiing so we can do the flight control check. So parking brakes released. This is so much fun. Bit of thrust. Let's see how it sounds. Full left. Check. Full right. Check. Full up. Full down. Full rudder left. Full rudder right. Oh, hang on a minute. Are we taxiing? Where's the tiller? Oh, we are. It's not too bad. Cool. Right, let's switch on the taxi camera then. Actually, what's that one? Oh, you can put it down here. Cool. We'll do it on this side though. That's better. Ah, this is really cool. It's not perfect, but it's pretty cool, to say the least. It's a nice, easy taxi for us today. It's 27 right. It's literally just down there. So we'll take a right onto Alpha. I mean, look, it's obviously not perfect because of Msfs limitations, but it's something. You've probably got to take it really wide, haven't you? Around the corner and slow. Cursor. Hang on. Alright, I mean, yeah, look at that. Is that accurate? Somewhat. Somewhat accurate. Yeah, I bet you would, AviationSpotter. I bet you would. It's a pretty cool aircraft. That's why I describe this aircraft. Just cool. That's what it is. Cool. There we go. Back on the centre line. Okay, no. Now we are. And runway 27 right's just in front of us. We're going to switch this one back to the normal PFD. And we're going to switch on the landing lights, strobe lights, and the takeoff lights. Any members in the chat, guys, let's get those toga emotes. Sorry, clap my neck. Let's get those toga emotes ready to go. And the rotate ones. Look at that. Beautiful. Loving it. Absolutely loving it. Oh. There we go. Oh, look at the size of it. Humongous. The wing flex. Wing flex is also very X-plane, I can see. It's very similar. Yeah, true. Everyone just wants a true. Didn't think about that. Okay, let's go. Let's get those toggle remotes in the chat. Let's do it. Let's start the clock. 50%. How do you really tell? It's about there. Stable. Man flex. SRS runway. Auto thrust blue. Yeah, it says F70, so that's good. Sound quite weak. $100 knots checked. Love it, guys. Love it. V1. Rotate. And a positive climb. Gear up. I love it. That felt really nice. Oh. That sounds good. Love that as well. That already sounds better than any builds. Plus climb. I don't like that sound effect. I think that's from FS Realistic. What's that? Awful noise. Gear up, gear down, ground effect, ground roll, light bumps, overspeed. Oh, I don't know. Don't know. Big Bird is up indeed. It's definitely not as sluggish. Ground spoilers can be disarmed. I want to fly it manually for quite a bit to get a good feel for it. Follow the flight director. Speed check, flaps up. It's lovely, really lovely. I don't feel like it's loud enough. That is my only concern at the moment. So I wonder if we can change that. Well, it's quite loud, isn't it? Oh, external sounds can go down a little bit. It's a bit better. Okay, we're going to open climb up to flight level 180. Maybe turn up the PFD a little bit more. Brighten them both up. Looking forward to landing it. Transition altitude was 7,500. There goes Heathrow. Is there Milan Malpensa scenery? I'm not sure. I think there may be. Possibly. We'll have a look after. We'll see if there is. Actually, I think there is. I think actually Simwing's done it. Malpensa. Alright, autopilot 1. Switch it on. Malpensa scenery. Msfs 2024. Yes, there is. By Aerosoft, funny enough. Another good stream. Thank you, Mike. Appreciate it. Right, standard, both sides. Check. 10,000 feet. Landing lights off. Taxi lights. Aerosoft lights off as well. See what signs off. Now, does that equate to in the cabin? Does it not have it? Don't think it has it, does it? Whatever you do, don't slam me. I'm going to try my hardest, Jaden. I'll be trying my hardest. No in-build scene for sale on Xbox. Damn it, Dan. Damn it. You're yet to set sound and pressure. See, there's a little bit of a delay here. A bit of a delay. I've done it, thankfully. You've done it already. Look how close top of descent is. We actually got to start playing with top of descent pretty much straight away. Let's do that now. Flight plan, Manchester arrival. We're arriving on 23 right. So ILS 23 right on the Elvos 1 mic arrival. And I've got to do an approach. Let's see what we can do. ILS 23 right. via final. There we go, no via, and insert that. So it should be arriving in the sim time 5:54. Time is currently now 5:27. So there we go. We're already pretty much already there. If you do slam it, I'll tell Jamie the landing rate. I bet you would, Jaden. I bet you would. The thing is, what's quite good is that so far it's going quite well. Would you not think so? I mean, for a Friday 13th, this is going pretty decent. Pretty decent indeed. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. How would you go inside the cabin? Because when you try, the autopilot disconnects every time and I can't get a wing view. Aviation spotter, that would be because your keyboard bindings are clearly also disconnecting the autopilot. So I use chase plane. As you can see here, we have all of our views set up. So you can see we've got passenger view here, we've got passenger view here, and a passenger view here. And I have my numbers on my keyboard set to 7, 8, and 9. And obviously pilots 1 and whatnot like that. I'm glad you agree, Jaden. Let me show you guys what we're doing for arrival then. So as you can see, we've just taken off and we're already starting our top of descent very shortly. Elvos is where the star starts, and then we go to Dane, and then straight up to Charlie Foxtrot 23, and swinging it in to Manchester's runway 23 right. We'll plan to vacate about Bravo Delta, and then we'll probably go to one of these stands down here, just to make life a bit easier for the return flight back to Heathrow, because I would like to do the return flight. You're on PS5, you don't have a keyboard. Oh, I can't really help you out there. Sorry, Aviation Spotter. Yeah, I can only really work on PC. Dan, we're going to do the return flight back to Heathrow this evening. I'm getting myself a decaf coffee in my mug before we start the return sector. But that is the plan today. That is the plan indeed. So guys, stick around for the return flight as well. What I'll do is now I shall start a poll in the chat. Guess the landing rate. Let's do it. Maya Boss, hello, welcome. I'm doing great, thank you very much. How are you doing? Hope you're doing well. We are flying the beautiful A340 600 this evening. Okay, poll is in the chat, guys. Give that a little vote. I'm just going to change my lights in my room to something a bit more vibey. You know what I mean by vibey, don't you? Nice and blue. Nice and blue. What one do I want? Probably keep that one, take off that one, take off that one. Change it to a light blue, like, yeah, that's quite alright, isn't it? Dark blue, light blue. Light blue's nice. There we go, that's more vibey. Do you know what? I'm actually really enjoying it. Really enjoying it, my boss. I'm enjoying it more than the Innie builds. I don't know why. It just feels a bit more complete. I don't quite understand why I feel like that, because I think they both win in different aspects. I think Tolis is winning right now for systems. Sounds I prefer slightly in this one, like flight deck sounds. But Innie builds wins on stuff such as texturing. That's about it. Where are you flying your sectors tomorrow again? Flying to Glasgow and then Geneva with an aircraft swap in Geneva. You should get a green screen so you don't see your bedroom. Oh, do you not like my bedroom? I'm joking. Do you know what? I've actually been thinking this as well. I've been thinking about getting a screen to make it a bit more not interesting, but I don't know. I have actually been thinking it. So funny you say it. Funny you say that. Right, let's add a screenshot, add that one. Really like that a lot. So this is where we've only gone this far. We've already got our descent, like, immediately. We took some lovely screenshots. What's that? Oh, a tug. Oh, cool. We've got this screenshot here, and we've also got this screenshot. Give it a little like from earlier on. We'll get the we shall get the ATIS for arrival. So we'll head down here, enter destination data. Let's do that. We'll get this going then. We'll do the request destination ATIS. There we go. Manchester comes through like that. No delay. Love it. So, ACARS for Manchester. Arriving runway 23 right. Transfer flight level is 65. 240 at 6 knots. So let's pop that in there. There we go. It is QNH 9 and 9 7. Pop that one in there. And temperature is a lovely warm 4 degrees. And we're going to do config full for this one. So 141 will be our final approach speed. And then we just grab our decision height. 351 today. Oh, actually, no. 449. 449 is our decision height. That's popped in there. And that is everything done for arrival. Just like that. You can't see the poll, Dan. The poll is in the chat. Maybe refresh the stream. That might work. We've already got 10 votes on the poll. Did you say beautiful A340? Yeah, I know. I heard it. I thought, oh, didn't mean that. With Chase Plane, how could I go on external view without all the stuff like altitude and speed so you can take screenshots? AD said what you want to do is you want to go into your Msfs settings and disable all of the exterior. I think it's under pilot assistance. It's under, when you go under pilot assistance, it has like HUD view and with like, you know, the speed, the map. And if you disable all of that, when you go outside, it will just be the screen like this. That's it. I think the wing flex they could work on, because I think it looks a bit too stiff. Jesus. It's a bit dramatic, isn't it, for the turbulence? Oh, I know what that sound is. Turbulence. Sound. There we go. The wing is incredible, definitely. You can't see it, Dan. Oh, strange. It is in the it's in the chat. Not sure why. Can everyone else see the poll at the top? Maybe it disappeared for some people. YouTube being YouTube as always. No worries, ADZ. Wing views look incredible, don't they just? I mean, look at that. Stunning. Much prefer these engines on this aircraft as well. Much, much better. There's a few bugs with the camera. Yeah, exactly. Jamie, John, now you've joined, I was gonna say, I know you can't stay, but don't you think these screens here look a lot like X-Plane? Like, I do think it also feels a lot like... Oh my god, there's a coffee cup now. Earlier on there was an ID card, do you remember? Now it's a coffee cup. So they've got rotating things. That's pretty cool. Loving it. Loving it, loving it. And also, you can unlock the door. Oh, I love that feature. It's a curtain move. No. Curtain stationary. What about the toilets? Does this work? No. Toilets? Any toilets? No. Yeah, they could definitely add more for the cabin, but I guess they got to try and do performance as well. Right, let's shut the door. Let's unlock it. Best flight model feels more like X-Plane. Do you know what, Antonian? I was literally also thinking that as well. The flight... Oh, no. The flight model actually feels... I've only taken off, but we're going to do a lot more manual flying on the landing on this one. I think we're going to fly it down ourselves more, just to really feel for it. But I was really hoping it was going to feel more like X-Plane. And fingers crossed I feel the same on landing, because I think I will. Sadly, it's not Costa. I know, tell me about it. We need a Costa coffee in here. None of this aircraft coffee. Oh, it's gone. Hang on a minute, it's disappeared. When I open the flight deck door, do they give me something new? Let's test. Oh, what's wrong? Okay, engine 1 anti-ice. Right. We don't want to stall out the sky, guys. Let's get the anti-ice on. Right, there's nothing there at the moment. Let's shut the door again. Do we get given a coffee? No, don't see a coffee. The cockpit door should always be closed from pushback to shutdown regardless. Correct. I know, how rude. The coffee was just taken away. I didn't approve that. Look at all the coffee stains. Naughty, naughty. The headphones work. Ooh. Oh look, they go hollow. So that's noise cancelling headphones right there. Does this open? Oxygen, we can test out the oxygen. Yeah, that works. Going to do East Midlands to Venice. Nice one, Dan. Venice, not done Venice in a while. That is a good idea. Smoke good. All this equipment. Does this work? There's not a lot clickable in the flight deck in terms of eye candy. Coffee left the chat. Coffee did indeed leave the chat. I think that sounds really good. The engine sounds in this sounds pretty good. Why is it always the same camera angle? Right, top of descent has been reached. Let's bring down the altitude. There we go. Oh, that VNAV was like perfect. Look how slowly it pushed the nose down. Beautiful, beautiful. Oh, that sounds nice, engine-wise. Yeah, guys, I'm loving this. I can't lie. I am loving this. This was £60 well spent. I'll tell you that much. Oh look, ETA. Oh, ooh. What else can I do? So it's got CPDLC, which is also good. Communication. We'll leave it on this page. Oh, I've got a bit of weather in Manchester. Bit of greenery. I want to do a South African flight in the A340 as well. Cape Town to somewhere. I don't know where yet, but it'd be cool to do a long haul in the 340. Oh, I've got two friends at Manchester, Pilot Kid and Noah Aviation. Manchester to Cork. Oh, we're descending quite quick now, aren't we? Might have to do a bit of speed brake. I like that sound. Oh, good one, MCR Sniper. Hong Kong to Bangkok. That would be good. This is your first time in the Hong Kong scenery, isn't it? Maybe I'll do a long haul to Hong Kong at some point as well. Auto brake for landing. Let's do auto brake 3. I believe that's what you do in the Johannesburg to Perth. That's a good one, Revive. That is a good one. Speaking of coffee, it should be making a lovely pour over in about half an hour. Same mic. I'm gonna get myself a coffee for the return flight, a decaf though, not a caffeinated one, because I've got go to bed at some point this evening. Heard you say my flight. Hi Noah. Yeah, you're off to Cork from Manchester. Have a good one. I was just saying because I'm landing in Manchester myself now. Okay, let's put out the speed brake because aircraft speed has come down. Johannesburg to London Heathrow for SAA, Las Vegas Heathrow for Virgin, you reckon? That's a good idea, Joden. Very good idea. I'll have to do one of those overnight long hauls again. I really enjoyed that. That'd be great. Had to leave it the first time round because it was too late. They pushed an update. They did. I saw that. Every time they update, I mean, IndyBuilds updates every other bloody day. But, you know, every time they update, I always feel the need to check it out, see what's about. You almost didn't get it because between X-Plane and Msfs 2024, you bought way too many Airbuses. But glad I bought it. Yeah, well, it's good. It's good that you're glad that you bought it. That's for sure. You'd rather spend your money well, wouldn't you? Which runway do you do in again? See, you're heading over your house. We're going into 23 right. Yeah, we'll see if we can give you a little wave down below. I'll be like, hello. It's the same view every time. Alright, seatbelt signs are going on. Cabin crew break, I'm for landing. You don't know how to use autosave. Oh my god, they got a replay mode, haven't they? Where is autosave in here? That one? I did see it somewhere. Where did it go? Oh. That's fine, don't need that. Oh, autosave. Autosave on. Interval every 10. And then I think you literally just save the situation. Oh, I don't know. Maybe you load it up through here. VHH, LIMC. Maybe it's that one. The last one. Oh, hang on. Autosave situation. There we go. So autosave goes on every 10 minutes, and when you load into the aircraft, you click autosave situation, and then load it in, and that should work good for you. Even the OFP. Right, let's reduce it down to 3000. We're going to go to LS on both sides. QNH was QNH. Where did I put it? 997. There we go. Both sides checked. Sorry. I won't be surprised seeing it Virgin Atlantic A340. I'm not a VATSIM, unfortunately, Noah. You don't know how to use... yeah, you've been heading overhead here. Oh, nice. Sorry, I should have said earlier on. I should have said hi. Hello, MCR Sniper. Give a little wave. There we go. Seeing your house. Stalking you in Msfs 2024. No worries, Antonia. Okay, speed is dropping nicely. We're going to set flaps 1. It's going a bit of a tight turn, to be fair. Speed check flaps 2. Oh, they sound old, don't they? Look at that. Right, we're 8 miles out. We're going to select approach mode, autopilot 1, autopilot 2. We need that switched into descent mode as well. See, now we're going to be a bit far off the profile. I'd love to fly, but too many buttons and things for me to get wrong, Web. Do you know what, Web? Fair enough. However, you know, the more you fly, get into it. And there's also checklists as well, right here, which could also help you. The good thing about the Airbus is that it's exactly the same, pretty much, as flying an Airbus A320. There's really not much difference in it. Say if you're used to an Airbus 320, then you're very much going to be able to fly this without any issue. It's just a bigger 320 basically. You have another 5 minutes yet. Live in Hyde, around 20-minute drive to Manchester Airport. Oh well, let me know. Let me know when we're going over, and we can plane spot from up there. Does that come down? Oh, look at that. That is so X-plane. Doing that. Right, we've got catch to the glide slope at 3,500. And we're going to pop on the landing lights, take off lights, all that jazz. And all that jazz. Doo -doo -doo. Alex, hello. I actually really like it, to be honest with you. I think I prefer flying this to the Innie Builds one. The sounds, I prefer the sounds in it as well. So it feels more complete, and textures, I actually don't mind them. I think it looks like X-plane. If you're used to X-plane, then there's a lot of X-plane looking features in this aircraft. Thank you, Jaden. Appreciate it. Round about now as you bank left, that reservoir at 11 o'clock is near me. Reservoir, 11 o'clock. The cloud is just going to hit us now, obviously. Plus turbulence. Look out for the reservoir, guys. I hope you're waving to the Virgin Atlantic, MCR Sniper. Hey Jack, looks like you tuned in at the right moment. About to land. Yes, SpongeBob. Welcome. Good evening to you. We're just about to land into Manchester, and we're going to fly it back to Heathrow. Do you prefer the Tolis 340 to both the Innie Build and A340 and 350 combined, or just A340? To be honest with you, I think I oh, what's that lighting? How did I do that? That looks a bit interesting. I think I prefer things, different aircraft for different things. Is that the reservoir there? So I like the A350, I think that's quite a good complete package. But other aircraft, I think I prefer this for the 340 package, personally. The lights are coming out of literally nowhere. Where is all the lighting panels? There we go. Don't that one. Got the rain now. Right, we'll switch off the weather radar. We know what we've got. Actually, no, just turn it down. It's too bright. There we go. 9 o'clock. Hey. Okay, we're 8 miles out. Joined VATSIM earlier. Have to the exam tomorrow. Oh, good luck, Webb. Very good luck to you. You enjoy VATSIM. You love it. Right, let's configure now, just so we can have some fun with flying it manually. Gear down. Jesus. Flaps 3. Yeah, I get you, SpongeBob. It does look a bit washed out. They could definitely increase texture quality with the flight deck. I actually did mention that as well, to be fair. Flaps full. That gear sound, I'm in love with that gear sound. That's incredible. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Sorry, Dambo, might be seeing a bit more a bit more 340 on the channel now, since it's really looking nice. Really nice indeed. Okay, ground spoilers armed, waiting for the cabin to do their thing. Autopilot disconnected. And I have control of this mighty jet. Can't see anything yet, but nose gear in your back garden. Oh God, sorry about that. Do you mind sending it back to us at the airport? Okay, runway's coming into sight just there. Stop it. Might do a 4 sector in the 340. Could you imagine if that was real life 4 sector in the Airbus A340? God. Right, come on cabin, do your thing. There we go, cabin ready. No worries. I love showing wing views. Well, it's scary from the wing view, doesn't it? This turbulence. Okay, ease up on the descent a little bit there. Right, let's hope for first landing in A340 that it goes well. I'm aiming for anything below 250 would be nice. Would be very nice indeed. This flies lovely. Quite responsive actually. More responsive than I thought it was gonna be.
Above. 500.
Hopefully not SpongeBob. Right, a little bit high.
Minimum.
Continue. God, it's a bit aggressive. Minimum.
400. 300.
There's a bump in the runway as well, isn't there? God. It slams hard. Alright. Let's see what I can do then.
100. 50. 40. 30. 20. Retard. 10. 5.
Touchdown. Yeah, you're right, it does. Ooh. Reverse is green. Decel. Welcome to Manchester. 31 minutes that took. How beautiful is that? Right, and auto brake off, manual brakes. It was maybe a little bit tough, to be honest. Flaps up. Sound like a rusty old thing, innit? Master switch on. Get all these off now. We'll vacate to the right, switch off the ILS, switch off approach, or the flight director. When does that switch off? I don't know. And start up the auxiliary power unit, and we can also switch off all of the anti-ice. Don't need that. There you go, approach mode's come off. Welcome to Manchester. Let's look at the landing rate. What was our landing rate? Minus 260. Do you know what? I said I'd be happy with anything below minus 250. So I'm actually okay with that, to be honest. I don't think that's the worst in the world. Land any harder? I could definitely try. Wait, where do I want to go? Up here. No, I don't. God, I took that wide. Jesus. Okay, we're going to taxi it down to, I think, around about here. It's a nice short taxi back to Heathrow. That's what I would like. The gear is somewhat in the actual taxiway. AP's available, AP bleed on. I will switch this to taxi. There we go. We don't need to try, it just happens automatically, doesn't it? There we go. Minus 260 for the landing. Please don't land any harder than that. We'll watch the replay when we get back to Heathrow again. And we also won't bother with GSX because it just doesn't work with this aircraft just yet. Not quite sure what stand can take a 340. Should we say stand 1.5? Do you think that would be good enough? We'll do that. Just park it anywhere. To be fair, the aircraft is a heavy aircraft and the engines, yeah, so slammer is expected. Yeah, I've heard the same, to be fair. Everyone says it is a bit of a slammer of an aircraft. And to be fair, with an aircraft this size, it can handle 240. Do you know what I mean? Oh, taxi light off. Slow it down. This might not have been a good stand to choose, to be honest. Catch you soon, MCR Sniper. Thanks for joining in this evening. Enjoy your food. Okay, overshot that a little bit. Overshot that a little bit. Oh god, not going well here, is it? Let's try again. Yeah, not quite an Airbus A340 stand. But I'll make it work. There we go. And then parking brake sets. Engine 1, engine 2. Ooh. That's new. There we go. Oh, how'd you get them off? Oh. There we go. That's how you get them off. Bong. Beacon light, seatbelt signs off. Welcome everybody to Manchester. Right, why is it so yellow again? Do the lights keep turning themselves up on its own? Oh, the floodlight. The floodlight makes it actually look awful. Where's the overhead panel lighting? Don't know. Right, let's unlock the door. What's that? Is that the emergency one or something? There we go, doors unlocked, and passengers are pretending, we're pretending they're going to get off. That's what we're going to do. And now we're going to start planning the flight for the way back. So we'll go to sim brief, we'll go to new, and we'll be Virgin 2 Tango for the return flights. So VIR2, oh sorry, no, 2 Tango from EGCC to EGLL. And we're in A346 today. I shouldn't have done that. There we are. Anything else I want to add to this? Don't think so. Passengers, let's just take like nearly full. We'll say 350 passengers on this one. And the flight time on the way back is 35 minutes. Not bad. Let's generate the routes. Cancel actually. Standard. Generate the routes. Let's go back to Heathrow, guys. Cool, and then that route is done. Right, so since that is all in the aircraft, I'm going to grab myself a decaf coffee, and then we'll return back to Heathrow. So don't go anywhere, guys. We're going to get this beautiful aircraft back to Heathrow, but we are just going to have a quick boil the kettle, get a decaf coffee. So, is that engine 1 still on? Oh, see now, that's got to be a bug, right? Are all the engines still on? So engine 1 and 2. How are you supposed to switch them off then? It's really strange. Right, I'm gonna have to think what I might have to do is switch the Quadrant to none. Well, that's not going to work, is it? Because I need that. Try turning the engine mode selector. Oh, now I've ruined it. Hang on. Let's do that. There we go. They shut down now. Cool. So that shuts them down. I'm just going to switch it back onto my profile again. So we just got to remember that. It doesn't like the engine start switches on here. Yeah, it doesn't like them. It's okay for now because we've shut them down. There we go. So they shouldn't start back up again. Although, actually, look, they're trying to start up again. They actually are. Oh no, that's going to start them up, isn't it? Because APU's on. Right, we don't want to start them up. Okay, it's not an issue. What I'll do is we can literally just switch off this bit here. There we go. Then they're all off again, I think. Cool. Yeah, well, guys, it won't be long. I'll see you in 2 sets. Can get yourself a coffee. Don't go anywhere. See you in a sec. Jeez, what happened to the weather? That took a turn. It was like sunny a minute ago, wasn't it? What the hell? Where's the rain sound? I can't hear any rain. Anyway, welcome back everyone. I'm back and I've got my decaf coffee in the AviationJack mug. Get yours now, link in description and in the chat. You can join me with a decaf coffee together in the mug. If you do want to take a little look at it, it is on my merch store. Nightbot has been putting it in the chat. You can give it a little look if you want to. Feel free. But yeah, weather's completely changed. Look at it. It's fine, it makes it more interesting. Oh yeah, it's going to be vibey. Really vibey. Aviation Tyler, hello. Good evening to you. Happy Friday. Let's get this Simbrief flight plan loaded. There we are. Back to the good old Heathrow. Okay, that looks good. Right, so can anyone tell me where the lighting is? Ugh. For the overhead panel. Is it down here? Is it the flood? No. Is it that one? Yes. Cool, we'll leave that on. Beautiful. Beautiful. Cheeky plug, you know it, SpongeBob. Yes, you got to do the cheeky plug sometimes. My day was good, thanks Tyler. How was your day? Hope you had a good one. Hope you had a lovely day. Okay, back over here then. MCDU menu, ATSU, AOC, flight in it. Oh wait, hang on, have I got the right one? Yeah, that's correct. Simbrief OFP, OFP reset download. Glad to hear it, Tyler. This is the correct one, and that's all been put in there. Flight level 190 for this flight. Let's try and up it to 21. We'll see. Optimum's 401, so yeah, we'll see if we can reach 21. I don't see why we won't. IRS is all aligned to be nice and quick. We'll do a wind request, that goes in nice and quick as well. What was the weather like in Malaga? Oh, it's beautiful. Beautiful, Dan. Nice and sunny and warm. Even took off my jumper. I always wear the jumper on board, and it was really nice weather to have the jumper off. Got the tie out. Is it just me as rain your favourite side weather that's flying? Yes, but I completely agree, SpongeBob. Completely agree with you. It's mine as well. Manchester departure, 2-3 left, and we are on the... What departure are we on today? Oh. Oh, 2-3 right is now departure. Even better for me. Manchester, 2-3 right. And we are on the departure, Samba 1 Romeo. Samba 1 Romeo. Insert that. And now we've got to do our weights and balance. Set payload and fuel. Load current values. 14756. Oh, it's worked this time. It's actually worked. Quick refuel. Let's take some thingy. There we go. Apply these load values. Oh. Quick refuel. And now we've got all the correct fuel in the system. We go to the perf page. We'll start doing the takeoff performance. So we're actually at... hang on, reset. There we go. 2-3 rights. Wind, that should all be correct. Do you have a good weekend? You must be off. No worries, Mike. Yeah, have a good weekend as well. Unfortunately, I won't be off on the weekend. Unfortunately. Yeah, this is all pretty much correct. Compute. There we go. Flaps 1 / up 3.3. This is very similar to before. Flex temperature is going to be flex 69. It's interesting how you got to put in 69, isn't it? V speeds 140 for this one, and then 153, 159, 159, and that's everything there done and dusted. Good, guys, we are ready for push and start. So seatbelt signs can come on. Beacon light can also come on. Riley, welcome back. Hello. Yes, up 3.3. We can probably set it in a sec. Won't let us set it just yet. Let's go to the GSX menu and prepare for push. And we're going to set this all the way up. No, we're going to set this all the way up to flight level 210. That's our cruise. And we're going to get this on the taxi camera. I'm loving this 240. Loving it. Just flying over Luton. Nice, Dad. Very nice. How long's the flight time to Venice for you this evening? Riley, how about you do what Dan's doing? Dan's doing, is it East Midlands? Or is it Liverpool? I think it was East Midlands. East Midlands to Venice. Yes, it's East Midlands because you asked what airlines fly from there. So, yeah, if you want to do a little flight, you can join Dan. Dan's going to Venice from the good old East Midlands. It's really quiet on the outside now, isn't it? Right, let's do the checklist. Before pushback, check. Takeoff data, check. MCDU in config, check. When APU is available, external power will be off. APU bleed on. External power off. Pushback startup clearance has been obtained. Nose was steering disconnected. Windows and doors are all shut. Beacon light is on. Thrust levers are idle. And parking brake, well, press. So what we'll do is we'll press the brakes. I know you can't, you've got to have it like that, haven't you? Okay, we're going to shut the flight deck door as well. Flight deck door is shut. And we're going to lock it. There we go. Flight door is locked. Debate whether to do the 78 or A330. I'll do the A330, Riley. Arrival due to be at 9:57. Not bad. Not bad at all. We're going to want to push facing south, I guess. Parking brakes released. Let's do this. And then next is engine start. Engine start selector to ignition. Starting engine 1 and engine 2. Oh, you start them both at the same time. Announce. Starting engine 1 and engine 2. There we go. Oh. Engine 2 master on. When engine 2 N3 is 10%. Oh, you start engine 2 first. Okay, so I done that wrong. That's alright. Are we going to push back or what? Oh, parking brakes. There we go. 50 likes, Dan. It might be a bit ambitious for today's stream, unfortunately. I like your ambition though. Right, engine 1 master on, engine idle preferences, starting engine 3 and 4. When engine 3 is at 10%, you start engine 4. Come on GSX, get your act together. Okay, 1 and 2 available, so we're going to start engine 3, wait for it to get to 10%. Well, this says 10%, N3 10%, so N3's here. That's a percentage, so we can start engine 4 now, no? It gets up to 10% quite quick. Yeah. Nice one, thanks SpongeBob. I think I done that other one correct. The animations and the engines are quite nice as well. Quite like it. Nice short taxi for us again, Stowe. Full of short taxis. Take a left to Juliet from it, all the way down there, and then left. Is the plan. And I want this, cool. Engine 4 is also available. Ignition start switch back to normal. We're going to set flaps. Oh, hang on. Wait for GSX to finish its stuff. I won't rush it. Do Etihad fly the 330 or has it been retired? Good question, Riley. I do not know. Have a look it up. Etihad A330. Etihad Airways has announced a significant return to the Airbus A330 family, confirming a major order for the A330-900neo to strengthen its medium and long-haul jets. So they are on order for the A330neo, but the A330 like normal one seems to have been retired, I'm guessing. I think that's about it. AV Geek Fossy, hello, welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. Good evening to you. You're about to put your pizza in the oven. Nice one, Jaden. Did you put it in the forward galley oven? Did you pop it into the this one over here? Well, you can, I don't know where that one was in this aircraft. Got your mum a present and a card for Mother's Day. Sister's just signed as well. Nice one. No, not tonight, Tyler, unfortunately. I wanted to experience the aircraft without all the chit-chat of ATC in the background. That's just my thing for today. Cool, right, GSX is done what I need to do, so I'm going to quickly configure my wing controls. Hope it doesn't screw up my engines. Good, they're all staying on. Right, flaps 1, ground spoilers armed. We're going to set the trim. 3 point, that's perfect, lovely. RTO on there, and we're going to want takeoff config test. Could do the cabin. There we go. Cabin's normal. Takeoff config test is normal, and taxi lights on. That's on as well. We're going to switch off the APU and the APU bleed. Oh crap, we're moving. I forgot to set the parking brake. It's alright. You reserved your seats for Mallorca flight. Nice, Dan. But you can't wait now, it's not long away. Not long at all. Right, so quick flight control check. Full left. Full right. Shame it's all blurry. I'm going to swing it to the left again. Nice and wide. Really enjoying this. Can't wait to do a video in it. Don't get the point on the nose camera if you can't tell where you even are on the ground. Yeah, I know what you mean. I think it's just there for a gimmick at the moment. Like, I'm just using it because it's cool to see it again. Whereas, like in P3D, taxi camera was quite common on like 777s and what other aircraft had it. But we've not had an Msfs since that, so it's quite cool to see they've tried. I mean, the bottom camera isn't too bad. Like, you can see the bottom one is a bit more clearer than the top. So that's pretty cool. So I kind of look at the bottom one more often than not. Yeah, it's raining a hell of a lot, isn't it? Riley, not sure when I'm next live after today. I kind of squeezed in tonight's live stream because the 340 released. It's quite bad because I'm up at 4 AM this morning. I really shouldn't be doing this for work tomorrow, but priorities are the 340, of course. But hopefully on my days off in the next 2 days I should be live again. I agree, SpongeBob, I agree. It's very vibey, isn't it? Very vibey. Right, we're going to take a right onto Mike. Actually, can I not go up here? Is there not a way you can go up? Can you please show me your chase plane settings for the head movements? I believe it's in FS Realistic, not in chase plane itself. The head movement is on head anticipation. And with chase plane, everything is set to 100. And to be honest, I'm actually going to lower that to about 40. Because that 100 is a bit much. There we go. So 40 is what I've got it set to at the moment. Okay, onto the runway. Landing lights on, strobe lights on, takeoff lights. Any members in the chat, guys? Let's see those lovely takeoff emotes. Look at those strobes. Beautiful. Back to the normal screens. Okay, I turned that way too wide. Start the clock. 50%. Nose down. Stable. Manflex 69 SRS runway, also thrust blue. It's horrible weather. 100 knots checked. Toga, toga, toga. Rotate. Positive climb. Gear up. Really nice. If you say altitude to manage as opposed to selected, does it follow the flight plan exactly instead of me setting it manually? Yeah, it'll follow the flight plan exactly still, whether it's managed or autoed. Plus climb, climb. Oh, this is so good. I actually think the flight deck looks really nice. It looks better in this lighting than when it's like pure daytime. Really nice, isn't it? AV Geek. Really nice. Ground spoilers can be disarmed. And we're going to open the climber all the way to 54210, autopilot 1, and we're going to switch off attack takeoff lights, and the speed check flaps up, and lights come off now as well. We're going to release the crew. Usually you set the altitude to selected whilst keeping an eye on the flight plan levels, but I guess if I set it to manage, I won't need to worry about doing anything. Yeah, exactly, Dan. So if you just click the button upwards and inwards, it will do it automatically on the flight plan. So you don't need to worry then. You can just wait until you capture the ILS, which is much, much easier. Jack, what is your why is the What's for Dinner session gone on Discord? I had a bit of a, not like, well, I say yeah, a clean out. I had a clean out on Discord of chats that didn't really get used very much. So the memes chat, is that a bug there, or is it grey anyway? No. So I got rid of the memes channel, got rid of the What's for Dinner channel. I got rid of a few other bits and bobs at the bottom that no one really used either. So I kind of just kept the main ones on there. But yeah, that's mainly why. Mainly why. Lazy flying, yeah, lazy flying. Oh, severe ice. Uh-oh. Did you see that? It said severe. Is that ice on the windows? I mean, that's really... I mean, that could do with an upgrade, couldn't it? That does not look good. Though, I agree with that. Texture-wise, that is poor. For the external of an aircraft, that is poor. I didn't realise that, to be honest. That needs work. Like, the interior is higher texture than the outside, so yeah, that could do with a bit of TLC. Cool, standard pressure. Look at that cloud. Oh. Land out sort of. See what signs off as well. Let's go to Heathrow. Actually, we'll start doing the arrival into Heathrow now, just so we can get it ready. 27 left is not used, it's now 27 right for arrival. And we'll select the approach. Where are we? ILS 27 right from BNN. Take that. Lovely stuff. There we go. That's when we're off to. Let's program that into the MCDU. Oh, audio glitches. Heathrow arrival, ILS 27 left. No, yes, no. No, 27 right. ILS 27 right, and we're on the Hon2 Hotel arrival. Hon2 Hotel approaching via Bravo November November, which has been popped in there, and insert that. Go to the perf page, and we're going to start selecting the approach ATIS. So destination ATIS. Oh, what's this? Oh, that's the other one. Okay. Receive messages. ATIS at Heathrow. Transition flight level 7,500. 230 at 7 is the wind. So 230/7 in the wind tab. And QNH is 1,000. And we've got a temperature of 5 degrees. 1 degree warmer than Manchester. We'll do a flat full landing at 147. Pop that one in there. And then the decision altitude into Heathrow for us today is 278. So 278 decision altitude. And we'll go to flight plan, and that is the arrival done. So we're expected to arrive into Heathrow at 6:55 or 8:55. It's currently 8:28. Lovely short flight today. Beautiful. That looks like foam. We're actually just passing it now. Thankfully we're not going straight through it. There it is. Looks like a mean cloud, doesn't it? Oh, you mean this foam? Yeah, that is that what you mean? That bit? Not the cloud. How do you know which approach via you need to select? My flight plan never includes the approach vias. It's weird. So SpongeBob, with Navigraph, it never gives you, yeah, so on your flight plan it doesn't give you the via. So on here, when I pressed search, or not search, but like switch, on your flight plan, if you're going via Bravo November November, for example, it would give you the ILS 27 right approach via Bravo November November. So you can see it brings you in via this transition almost. Obviously you can do other ones like finals, stuff like that, but this is a good feature of Navigraph, the fact that it then gives you what transition you need. Because yeah, in your normal flight plan it doesn't come up with it as such. Just passed over Stoke-on-Trent. Here we are. Not gone too far. Yeah, chase plane's not really updated for the cinematic modes just yet. It's not brilliant. Yeah, you either choose the first waypoint on the list or just ILS or no via. Sometimes you don't even need a via. Ice not detected. There we go. I love the sounds of the clicky buttons. Great. It does sound good, but does look ugly. I do agree with you. I do agree with you. I don't think the flight deck looks ugly. I actually quite like the flight deck, personally. Actually, I want to do a long haul on this aircraft. Well, not too long. Just something decent. I'll try and think for the next live stream what I should do the A340 flight with, because I would like to use the A340 again in the next stream. Sorry everyone who doesn't like the 340. Heathrow to San Francisco, that's a good one. Yeah, sure, SpongeBob. I think the engines do look quite good as well. So that's obviously the fans and whatnot. This is the section on the engines. I don't think that's too bad, to be fair. And then over here there is some writing on the engines as well. Hang on a minute. You've got Rolls Royce, you've got thrust reverser, inhibition lever, engine oil tank access door. You can read all of that. You've also got down here as well, stand clear of hazard area while engine's running. So yeah, you've got, I don't think the engines look that bad compared to the rest of the aircraft. There's just bits that have clearly been put more effort into than other bits, which is fair enough. But hopefully with a few updates in time, it will look pretty cool. They can always update stuff like that. Quite like that shot. Got a lovely tailwind, 16 knots. Look at that badge. I knew you'd like that, Dan. Your favourite. Just come out. Let's go through a bit of rest before it decides to shut down its engines mid-flight of exhaustion. Yeah, wouldn't be surprised. I actually set the aircraft config. I've set the aircraft age to be quite old and the engine age to be in the middle. Should I set it to be really old? Does that change anything with the look? No. Because it's meant to, the older you set the aircraft here, the different way the aircraft's meant to perform. So I'll max out the oldness of the aircraft. So that looks a bit strange as well. Okay, top of descent's just upon us. Capturing the ILS at 2,500, so we'll set that. Probably not very noticeable though, is it, SpongeBob, to be fair? But it's cool you can set it, but I don't think it'll be noticeable for me. The older the aircraft, the more smelly the toilet is. Oh god, I can imagine that's the case, yeah. There we go, top of descent's reached. I love how smooth the descent is. So a lot of the time in Msfs, when you click descend, like, you know, to activate descent, sometimes the aircraft literally will just go blop, like, literally blop, like that. Which isn't very realistic to how an aircraft initiates its descent. So it's nice to see TOLIS have put in a really good VNAV by the looks of it. We need more TOLIS aircraft. Not long SpongeBob. We are due to arrive at 8:55. It's about 20 minutes. We'll be on the ground. So you have your altitude to manage and it started the descent on its own. No Dan, so on the Airbus you have to start the descent yourself, you have to initiate it. So when you get that little white descent line, that's how you know when top descent is, and then you click it in by pushing the button upwards, or you know, the up arrow, so pushing it in, and then that's when the aircraft initiates descent, and it will follow this purple dot, and that's basically the VNAV. So when the purple dot is level here, it's on profile. So right now we're just ever so slightly too low. And then say if it's below, hang on a minute, we're too low or too high? No, yeah, we're too low. And if it's, yeah, we're too low. So the aircraft then follow the VNAV descent profile. And then once it reaches to stop it, you'll see the aircraft will level off at flight level 150. Even though I've got it set to 2,500, the aircraft will level off as it's an altitude restriction, and then so on and so on. So you can see after stop it at 150, it will go to flight level 123 at Westco, and then flight level 70 at BNN, So there we go. Hope that makes sense. I'm inside. Hey, good evening, welcome. AviationJack, what do you think about the cockpit textures? I find it very 3D printed and too clean. I do agree. I think in lights like this, I think it looks pretty nice. I prefer this look to any builds right now. When it's daytime, it does tend to look a little bit plastic, a little bit washed, a little bit meh. So you need VNav on. There's in the Airbus there is no VNav on. It's literally just altitude descent. It's all automated, so it does it itself. So this is VNav is doing it on its own. The vertical descent. So once you click it in, it does it on its own. If I was to push it, pull it outwards towards me, you'll see on here it will say op descent, which is open. So you see op des. So once you open the descent, it will then just maintain a constant descent to 2,400 feet, and it won't follow any of these altitude restrictions, which is why you need to push it inwards to do descent, and then the pink altitude indicates it's following altitude restrictions. So yeah, VNav is basically activated by pushing in the altitude bug. You can see how it's leveling off at 1,500 feet. 15,000 feet, sorry, not 1,500. Yeah, you can see how it's just leveling off now, even though I've got 2,500 set. Now, as for speed, I want to keep speed at about 250. You don't need to be this slow just yet. I want to see if Tolis just locks in another aircraft like the 350, 330 Neo, maybe the 380. Then I believe it might be better than the Phoenix. Eventually 220. Do you know what? I believe they're doing a 330 Neo, aren't they? With Aerosoft. I think that was their like second thing announced or something like that. Landing pole. I've actually got that one still on, but I'm going to do another one. Fresh landing pole. Right, let me start a new poll. Ask a question. Guess the landing. Buttery butter. Proper slammer. There you go, guys. Poll is in the chat. Give it a little vote. Oh, there you go, Dan. And you can see now we've just passed the waypoint with a flight over 150 restriction. The aircraft has now automatically started to bring us down. So, there we have it. As long as the starting price isn't a whole year's salary. Hopefully not. I do love the whining sounds of these engines. I think the engine sounds are pretty decent, to be fair. Okay, there's a 220 knot speed restriction, so we're going to reduce speed to 218. And we'll pop out the first flap just to help us out with that. You can see that pole. Good. Yeah, it probably just bugged out on the last one, didn't it? We need Phoenix to release their 321 Neos. Oh, I can't wait. Honestly, can't wait. I actually watched the video of the engine sounds on the 320 Neo a few days ago just to remind myself of what I can't wait for. Really, you know what? I bet what Phoenix are going to do. Phoenix are just going to literally just release it out the blue, just one day. It's just going to be bang, have the Neos, and we're all just going to be absolutely like going crazy for it. Not gonna lie, I think this plane is really hard to land, seen from other YouTubers. Yeah, I've seen it as well. Actually, I'm inside. I've noticed that people keep getting quite hard landing rates in it. I got 260 for my first one, so I don't actually think that's too bad. So it needs to be descent to follow the flight plan and not open descent. Yeah, Dan. But then even when you say follow the flight plan, do you mean the green line, like the actual navigation? because if I was to open descent, it still follows the flight plan. It just brings it down constantly without stopping at any restriction. Do the engines sound good? I think they do, SpongeBob, personally. I mean, I haven't had a 340 in ages, so. You're holding out for the FS Labs one because you're waiting for the Phoenix. You're holding out on the you're holding out on FS Labs one because you're waiting for the Phoenix. Yeah, that's what I'm doing as well. I mean, we all know the Phoenix is going to be better than the FS Labs, don't we? So we may as well. You may as well. Alright, let's secure the cabin, see what signs on. Cabin crew repair, cabin for arrival. Please. Pretty please. Yeah, so you're right then, Dan, on that one. That's what you meant. Yeah, so it needs to be in descent mode to follow the altitude restrictions, and that's also highlighted by all the purple that you see. So you know that it's doing that if it has out in purple, this in purple, and all of these here. So it's basically following all these purple things on the PFD. So you can see here that at BNN means we have flight level 70. And as you can see, I'm set down to 2,500 and the aircraft currently has itself set to flight level 70 for BNN. And then it would just bring us down ever so, you know, well, it would bring us down in accordance with the flight plan procedure. Your altitude is currently in green. What, here? Okay, approaching 10,000 feet. We'll switch on landing lights now. May as well get it all done before we forget. I actually think that's fine, Dan. That's fine. I think some Airbuses show it differently because I'm pretty sure the 320 might show it in green as well. This is just a yeah. Actually, I can't remember, but I'm pretty sure green is fine as long as you've pushed it in and it says DES and not open DES. Then that's fine. It will follow it. Here. They sell Neos as new planes with extension for like €50 and not 80. I don't know. We'll find out. I find Phoenix quite generous with their pricing though, so I don't think it's going to be, you know, crazy expensive. It'd be nice if they do it as like an expansion rather than a set alone product, but I wouldn't be surprised if they do. Whatever they do, people will buy it. Oh yeah, that's why, Dan, because you're cruising. Yeah, because you're not descending or climbing, then yeah, it'll be green. So yeah, that would be why. Joseph, hey, could you tell me which preset you use for Rex Atmos? I don't use Rex Atmos. No, this is all default. I don't use any sort of texturing in the sim for the sky, for anything like that. This is all default Msfs 2024. Every colour you see is all out the box. None of this is through any configurations whatsoever. No worries, Dan. To be fair, anyone asking questions makes me think as well. So even though like you've got it, you found it helpful, I also find it helpful to myself as well, like thinking about it all. Auto brake 2 is set for landing. Now we're going to reduce speed to about 210 knots. We're going to switch on LS, and we're also going to set QNH 1000, autopilot 2, sorry, approach autopilot 1 and 2. And let's go 200 knots. Speed check, flaps 2. I actually really want to manually fly it, to be honest. Yeah, that's lovely. It holds it so well. Brilliant. Brilliant, brilliant, brilliant. People are saying buttery butter. Just about, though. It's like mixed. It's nearly 50-50 on the poll. That's surprising, to be fair, Dan, because I thought, to be fair, I think a lot of times we find it easier, so you're actually kind of making it harder for yourself. I mean, that's fair enough, because at least you now know what it's like to manually do it, and you're used to manually doing it now, so you've got that skill already. So now you can just sit back and relax and just do VNav. Take a chill. There's London, guys, in the distance. There it is. London City's there. Recently just departed from there as well. I do love approaching Heathrow from this angle. So much better. His school say somebody said they were smart, and I said as a joke, as smart as Einstein. The guy said no, the other guy, I don't know his name, and I said Albert, and he said yes. Funny one. Albert Einstein. London's looking sexy tonight. Look at that. Ooh, beautiful. Oh, now I don't want to fly manually because I want to just like look out the window the whole time. You're gonna have a nap. You may as well. So I love doing that. Right, reducing speed to 160 knots now. What are we saying? 3,560 by here. I'm going to take control at D1250. Yeah. Let's do it. We'll let it level off. Fly this bad thing. Yeah, Dan, it does. Although I usually do speed myself because sometimes I find it puts us in approach speed way too soon. Okay, autopilot disconnected. I have control. We're going to keep a good descent. We need to be about 3,000 feet on the turn. So smooth to fly. And now we're going to select final approach speed, which is 147. There we go. Through the clouds, through the turbulence. Hey, start the right hand turn. Dot dot dot. Oh my god, this aircraft loves a bit of ice. Oh my god, look. London Eye. Woohoo. I love it. This is a good approach. Did you guys see the London Eye? Because I did. Oh, that is so nice. I know I should be flying the aircraft, but I love this. I love doing a bit of not plane spotting, sightseeing. Okay, gonna bring it down to 3,000 feet now. Speed is struggling to slow down. Noticed. You certainly did. 27 right runway is in sight. We're 9 miles. Great, we're going to level off slightly.
There we go. Don't need the gear just yet. Localizer's been captured. So the purple diamonds start to come in. We're going to get ourselves down to 2,500 feet and then we'll level off and wait for the vertical PAPI to register itself.
2,500.
Nice. Following that flight director. Yeah, this is really nice to hand fly. Okay, we're visual enough to keep an eye on it. Might as well drop the gear now. Gear down, flaps 3. Oh, heavy. Localizer and glide slope captured. Let's start the descent. I recommend all of those in sight. GSX, FS Realistic. Okay, ground spoilers armed, flaps full. Let's just ding the cabin. There we go, cabin ready. Prediction slammer. Oh, that's not fair. I think it's going to be prediction absolute butter. Jokes, who knows? There's no hump in this runway though, is there? So it might be slightly better. Same time as Heathrow. Can be a bit windy here. Okay, 2 whites, 2 reds, looking pretty good. It's raining here as well. Continue. Touchdown. Bit of a late reaction from GSX. What's it called? FS Realistic. 100 knots. 80. 60. Manual braking and reverse is stowed. Brilliant. And we're going to vacate here. Barely used any of the runway there, to be honest. At all. Whew. Taxi lights, strobe lights off, switch on the dome. Oh, that is awful. Oh, get rid of the dome. Did you guys like that landing? Weren't too bad. That was minus 250. So it's 260 into Manchester and 250 back into Heathrow. So we've got to try and beat 250 for the next one. There we go. That was butter like a crumpet. Love it. Right, we're going to choose a gate. Oh, what do I want? Let's go left. I don't know why I was going to go right. We'll get the auxiliary power unit on. Switch off LS and LS. And start it up. Bit of thrust, get us rolling. Get us rolling. Lovely. We'll replay the landing as well. We'll replay the one into Manchester and the one into Heathrow. We'll do the Heathrow one first, one we just done, and then we'll do the Manchester one after. Hopefully the replay looks alright. To be fair, it's got its own replay here. It's in replaying the whole thing actually. Oh, actually, we'll use this. I'll stop the recording on Flight Recorder, and we'll use the one in the own A340. See what it's like. Okay, let's slow it down here. Took about 34 minutes altogether today. Go on to Bravo. Well, guys, I'll say now, after using this aircraft on 2 flights, yes, they were quite short flights, I tell you what, I thoroughly enjoyed it. Really, really enjoyable. If I have to choose between an A340 to fly more often, I would choose the Aerosoft toeless compared to the Innie builds. That's my honest opinion. I love the way it flies. I actually quite like the flight deck actually. I don't think it's an awful product whatsoever. So yeah, there we go. That's my AviationJack verdict for the day. For the aircraft. Taxi light off, runway surf lights off. We're going to swing it in here to the left. Slow it down. Do you know what? I'm thinking I'm taxiing a 320 with the amount of speed that I'm turning onto the stand. Stand 235 is where we're going to end up. There we are. Much better parking than the last one. Now we'll stop it here, why not? Let's have a quick look in the terminal. Not been to this side of the terminal yet. Pretty decent. There's our plane, just chilling. Right, we're going to leave the engines running, actually, and we'll just go straight into the replay. So if we pause this. Oh. Pause. Pause. I paused it. Oh. Play. Oh, replay mode. There we go. Oh. Rewind. Okay, this is a bit more difficult to use than... Oh crap, hang on a minute. Come on. There we go. Right. Play. Here we go, guys. Rate the landing into... Where are we? Heathrow. Should I make it a bit brighter? Nah. The camera's a bit buggy. It is a bit buggy. You can't really tell. Weren't too bad. Let's rewind. There we go. Play. We'll do this angle. Actually, no. We'll go to the back of the wing. Yeah, Joe, I'm actually quite happy with those landings. I've seen a lot of people slam it into the ground, so quite impressed with myself. Yeah, the replay camera doesn't really do very well. Alright, let's rewind again. We'll do the outside view on this one, and then we'll switch it around. Play. Oh, what a brilliant view that is. There we go. Fit. Oh, that's lovely with the lights in the background. Nice. The nose wheel does slam into the ground, so I'm going to have to remember to completely hold up the stick with that nose wheel. It really does slam. Okay, cool. Let's go all the way back. Bit longer. How far back are we going? Where are we? Where's this? Is this taken off from Manchester? Replay from Myrtle Avenue. I would, but now we're all the way back here. Got to try and find it. Actually, I might. Oh no, it's the wrong runway, Dan. Unfortunately, if it was 27 left. Wait, was it 27 left? No, 27 right. So we had to see it from Myrtle Avenue. If it was 27 left, definitely would have done it. Right, let's go back a bit more. Okay, bit more. Bit more, bit more, bit more, bit more, bit more. Wait, where is it? Where's this? Oh, it didn't. It didn't do the landing into thingy. Right, pause. Let's come out of replay mode. Oh. Oops. Oh. Not quite sure that's what I wanted to happen. We've gone from replay to being upside down, but hey ho, whatever. At least I've still got the original recording. Poor passengers. Been chucked around a bit too much there, haven't they? Right, will we play the landing into Manchester now? Jeez Louise. Here we go. Oh, it's a bit laggy, innit? Okay, we want to go a little bit more. Oh, I think it's bugged out. Oh no, it hasn't. Hang on. Ever so slightly back. Ever so slightly. There we go. Right, we'll just do this angle for this one, because the wings are flapping around like mad. Hello, Faro. Fire it over again. Yeah, the replay doesn't like... Where are we going? This didn't happen in real life. No, it doesn't like it. Yeah. Sorry guys, we can't do any replay for the Manchester one. It's completely bugged out, because this definitely did not happen. Alright, okay, whatever. Right everyone, that is a stream ending there. I managed to screw it up. Hang on, maybe I can do it from here. So confused. I don't know what's going on. I broke it. It's bugged out now. Right, no more replays in this aircraft, that's for sure. Well, there we have it, everyone. There is the stream of the first A340 600 flight. Captain Jack Flight Sim Channel, hello. Good afternoon from Colorado. From one Jack to another, hello. Hello to you too. So you've only just joined now. We're about to end the stream, but thank you very much for joining into the chat. Hopefully catch you all in the next one. Yeah, exactly. Friday the 13th. Yeah. Thank you guys for watching tonight's stream. Let me know what you think of A340 in the comments below if you've got any opinions on it. I personally do prefer this to the AnyBuilds version. Personally. But yeah, anyway, I'll catch you all in the next one. Have a great rest of your night. Enjoy your weekends, your Friday, Saturday and Sunday. Think of me when I'm in the sky on a 4 sector tomorrow from 10 till 10 or 10 till 9, something like that. But yeah, I'll catch you on the next one, guys. Have a great rest of your evening. Bye.